During the lifetime of the Buddha, even while he was living, many monks and Brahmins, as well as other individuals, were curious about the nature of the world and the universe. They questioned the Buddha about the origin and destruction of the world, and whether other planetary systems and universes existed. It is said that during the Buddha's time, a powerful sage who sought to uncover the secrets of the universe wandered through it for 100 years, using his supernatural powers, only to die within that very universe. Similarly, when the Venerable Maha Moggallana used his psychic power to explore the universe, the Buddha called him back and explained that the universe has no beginning or end. Seeking its limits is a futile endeavor. Although the Buddha possessed infinite knowledge about the universe and living beings, he did not often express interest in discussing such matters. He declared, "A Buddha does not arise in the world to investigate the universe, but to show the path for beings who wander endlessly through birth and death, suffering in the cycle of existence, to cross beyond this ocean of samsara." The Buddha, having perfected his wisdom over countless lifetimes, is the supreme and incomparable human being. His ultimate state is known as Samma Sambuddhahood. According to Buddhist teachings, a Buddha possesses 5 kinds of eyes: the fleshly eye, the divine eye, the wisdom eye, the Buddha eye, and the omniscient eye, samattas. The last represents his supreme insight into samsara and the universe. Though the Buddha rarely elaborated on worldly or cosmic phenomena, on certain occasions he provided explanations that included references to the origin and destruction of the world. The Aganya Sutta and the Sihanada Sutta describe the world's beginning, while the Sadasurya Sutta explains its destruction. When the Venerable Ananda once asked the Buddha whether other worlds and planetary systems existed, the Buddha explained that there are. The small thousandfold world system, Sahasi Kuanika Lokadhatu, the twice thousandfold middle world system, Divishasi Majjhima Lokadhatu, and the great thousandfold world system, Tisahasi Mahasahasi Lokadhatu. On another occasion, he described the nature of the world. This world is uneven and diverse. In one place the sun rises, while in another it is noon. Elsewhere it is sunset. Where it is dawn in one land, it is midnight in another. According to the Aganya Sutta, Digha Nikaya, and the Satasurya Sutta, Anguttara Nikaya, the beginning of the world cannot be determined, as it occurs according to natural processes of formation and dissolution. Beings are born into realms such as the human, divine, ghostly, and Brahma worlds, according to their karma. Even though the world itself has no karma, its arising and destruction occur due to the laws of conditioned phenomena, Sankhara Dhamma. The destruction of the world is called Samvata Kappa, and its reformation, Vivata Kappa. According to Buddhist cosmology, a Maha Kappa, Great Aeon, contains 4 immeasurable periods: the period of dissolution, Samvata Kappa; the state of remaining dissolved, Samvata Sthayi Kappa; the period of reformation, Vivata Kappa; and the state of remaining formed, Vivata Sthayi Kappa. At the end of a great aeon, the earth and all planetary worlds, including all living beings, are destroyed. Buddhist literature mentions that countless aeons ago, from Sankhara Buddha to Gautama Buddha, 28 Buddhas have appeared in this world. 11 great aeons have already passed, and the current one is called the Maha Bhadra Kappa, Great Fortunate Aeon. In this aeon, 4 Buddhas, Kakusandha, Konagamana, Kassapa, and Gautama, have arisen. The next Buddha to appear will be Maitreya, after which this great aeon will end. We are now living during the dispensation of Gautama Buddha. This dispensation lasts for 5,000 years. After that, as morality declines and people abandon the 5 precepts, the Dhamma will disappear. Human lifespans will shorten to just 10 years. Later, through divine influence, humans will once again live righteously keeping the 5 precepts, and their lifespan will increase to 80,000 years, during which Maitreya Buddha will appear. In Buddhism, a Kappa, Aeon, is described as an extremely long period of time. Imagine an iron fortress 1 yojana high, wide, and long, filled with mustard seeds. If 1 seed is removed every 100 years, the time it takes for the fortress to empty is still shorter than a single kappa. Eventually, after long cycles, human life decreases and increases repeatedly. When Maitreya Buddha attains enlightenment and finally passes away after 80,000 years, his dispensation too will fade. Society will once again decline morally and spiritually, marking the final phase of this Great Aeon. At the end of each Great Aeon, the world and all beings are destroyed, sometimes by great fire, sometimes by water, and sometimes by wind. The Sadasuriya Sutta describes that during destruction by fire, nothing of the world remains, just as nothing is left when a ball of oil catches fire. The Buddha, who attained supreme wisdom after countless aeons of perfection, is called Lokavidu, knower of the worlds. He taught that all things that arise through conditioned phenomena also pass away by that same law. Thus, according to this law of conditionality, Sankhara Dhamma, the beginning and destruction of the world both occur. History also records that many civilizations and empires, due to wars, epidemics, floods, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and natural disasters, have vanished from the earth, such as ancient societies in South America and Cambodia. These were not complete world destructions, but natural calamities. Just as such catastrophes occurred in the past, they can happen again in the future. However, according to Buddhist scriptures, the final destruction of this world will occur only after countless aeons, at the end of this Maha Bhadra Kappa, in accordance with the law of arising and passing away, over an unimaginably long period of millions of years.